Hey guys, so my name is Jasmin Spiers. I am a secondary education major with a specialization in history, and I'm a rising third year at Champlain College. So I'm in the group Purposeful Dissonance. I'm currently president, formerly vice president when we transitioned into this project, and my role in our sheet music project was actually just organizational to keep things flowing and make sure that group members were on top of their music. Everyone knew what they were doing in the song, basically. Making sure our beatboxer and our soloist and our other musically inclined members just on top of where they had to be in the music and knew dates when we were doing things like recording and when we were working with other people on the project to make sure that our music was perfect and what we needed for it to go on VPR. My favorite piece of music from the project was actually the Sweet Forget-Me-Nots. I feel like the song is very melodic and smooth, and it just sounds very nice. I think that, this general theme of like love and music from this time period are really cute and important for, what was probably going on in the culture of the time in Vermont. And it was just a lot of fun to sing with my group. I feel like we spent like a special amount of time with that song specifically and made sure that we added the tone that was needed as well as like things like enunciation to make sure that it sounded perfect. And then we had fun with it when we added our modern spins, and it was just a good song overall, and it made a lot of us like really happy to be a part of this project. What was rewarding was the actual day of recording for me. I feel like everything kind of just came together perfectly. Like we were doing well, and then it was like the day appeared and it was like, oh, like we're really here, we're recording this, it's finally the time, after we had known about this project for quite some time. And it was just like being in the studio and completing everything and being able to jam out with my friends in the group and the other people that were on this project was so much fun. Everyone was very happy. It was great energy in the room. Everyone was very constructive. We worked well together. I feel like it was just a good time overall. I feel like musically, in getting the tone correct and making sure that we had all the parts needed for it, we really had to make sure that we were doing everything necessary to make the music sound like the actual time period outside of doing the modern spin that we were looking for. Just making sure we had this kind of classical sound and that we were very on the spot about how we sounded as a group was really challenging, but very rewarding at the end. So I feel like I developed more organizational skills and making sure that the group was cohesive and knew what was going on, as well as honing in some skills musically with like this classical tone that I was developing, as well as better enunciation and like finishing phrases, things like that, to make the music sound just like perfect as a group. Any advice I have for like people doing projects like this in the future, whether they're students, faculty, or staff, just communication is key always. Be fully transparent with dates and what's going on, or if there are any setbacks. I feel like keeping everyone in the loop is really important so that everyone can schedule things and make sure that we're all upholding everything that we need to do to make sure that everything's done properly. I feel like for this project, the communication and transparency was great. We knew what was going on. We knew if we had to adjust or not. And I feel like everyone in the project worked very cohesively, even if we all didn't communicate directly with each other, to make sure that everything came together really well. But that's all I have to say, so goodbye, guys.